Hello. It's YouTube Jorbs. Welcome to Hamboy AutoChess Survivor. Hashtag sponsored. This is sponsored content. I'm going to be checking out Hamboy today. I'm recording a video for YouTube because I streamed this live on Twitch yesterday, but the VOD recording had the audio messed up. So in order to publish it for YouTube, I have to do it again. Let's do it again. Hamboy is a blend of Vampire Survivors and teamfight tactics. Some similarities to Brotato as well, which I'm sure you'll notice if you watch any of my Brotato stuff. If you've played Vampire Survivors or TFT, you'll see a lot of stuff going on there. I'm struggling my way through difficulty 2 right now, so let's try another run. So the idea here is we have up to 8 weapons, and the weapons have types. So the golden shield is golden, and it is shield. Golden says earn extra gold for clearing waves, and if I have 3 golden weapons equipped at the same time, I will get 3 gold per wave. If I have 5, I will get 8 gold per wave. So the game's about... I'm going to go for axes here. So I get lifesteal, which I guess isn't actually that useful right now, but whatever. I'm going to hold on to golden shield in case I find more golden stuff. And I'll take a light shuriken because why not? Yeah, the game's about building synergistic weapons, and what I've been struggling with as I've played for the first couple of hours is learning exactly which waves are the most challenging. Like, where do you have to be strong as possible to survive, and when can you be greedy and try to play your golden shield to get more gold. You also get interest on gold. This is a mechanic from TFT, so if you hold on to gold between waves, for every 10 you get 1 interest up to 5. In order to get more weapons, you have to actually buy experience. So you can spend gold on buying experience, or you can spend gold on reloading shops in order to upgrade your weapons. You get 3 of the same type, it turns into 2-star. If you get 3 2-stars, it turns into 3-star. What exactly a 2-star or 3-star weapon does is, like, I don't know all the rules yet, but basically it makes the numbers bigger. This is combat. My character actually has a dash ability. If I press space, it charges up slowly. You can see a little bar below me. And what we're doing is killing enemies, trying not to die, and collecting these little gold fragments. Every wave we can collect up to 5 gold, but how much gold we need to collect increases with every wave. There are 20 waves total, and so on wave 19 to get 5 gold, I'd need 250 gold pieces, whereas on wave 1 I only need 35. So that allows the waves to scale while your income remains largely static, which I think is a really good idea in games like this. I think that games like this, which let you balloon your income, like the end game, can get very cumbersome. Talking points about this game: I'm sponsored by F-Pol, an indie dev team of 2 from South Korea. And the game, like I said, combines TFT and Vampire Survivors. You get stronger through the TFT's shop system and can survive by killing monsters like in Vampire Survivors. Alright, cool. Next, shop. So there's another golden weapon which I can hold on to. Again, unless I get 3 of these, they don't really do very much. I'm going to take 2 knight swords. Knights is an interesting synergy. If you have 3 knight weapons that you're using, then at the end of each wave you'll get 2 more knight weapons. So knight weapons you're able to upgrade, get to level 3 pretty easily, because by running them you get more and more and more copies of them. How exactly that scales, like whether it's really something you want to do or not, is something I'm not 100% sure about yet. What is the best damage thing that I have? It's probably the axes still. Attack power 60? A much slower attack speed. I think we just run the 2 axes. So I have 9 gold right now. I'd like to have 10, so I'm just going to sell this light shuriken. It sells for the same amount that it buys for. And this way we are holding 10. I don't know if I have to level to get another weapon to clear this wave or not. Like I said, I'm still kind of learning the difficulty curve of the game, and also I'm playing on like difficulty 2 right now, which is different from difficulty 0 and 1, so my prior experience doesn't necessarily give me the answer. So in a game like this, I'm always expecting that a good amount of the game will be learning the difficulty curve and all the mechanics and everything. And that part of the game can be fun or not fun. So far, I'm enjoying it for this one. And then there's another part of the game entirely, which is when you've learned all the difficulty curve and all the mechanics and everything, is it fun to try to maximize them once you have that knowledge? And that part can also be fun or not fun. And when I'm playing a new game on stream, I never know what it will be like after you've played like 20 hours and learned most of the stuff, so that's not really something I can comment on. But so far it's been fun to try to puzzle my way through learning it, for sure. What's next? We got a Knight Shield, so we have 2 out of 3 Knight weapons for that bonus. I get 2 passive experience every wave, so I'm already level 3 here. I think it would be reasonable to just pick the highest damage weapon that I see here. Devil would give me a set, but I don't see any devils. What's the highest damage weapon? Might just be Steel Knuckle. I don't think I increased minion attack speed, summon spirit. I haven't really played around with summons yet at all, to be honest. I think that I'm okay with just running this for now and not buying another Steel Knuckle, because I just don't see... I want to make 2 interest, and I don't see what I sell out of these. I would like to run something that helps my Econ once I hit it. So this helps Econ by giving me more gold. This stuff helps Econ by giving me war weapons, which are effectively gold, because you can sell them if you want. So I want to hold on to all this, but I don't actually want to run it right now because it doesn't deal as much damage as this stuff. So yeah, I think we just roll with this. Wait, is this my spirit? I didn't know I got a spirit already. Does it do anything? Like I said, I do not have any experience with summon builds in this game at all. It looks like it's dealing 25 to a lot of stuff. Although that time it was 20, so I don't know if I understand. Sometimes it deals 20, sometimes it deals 25. Anyway, we're still killing enough to get 5 gold from the wave, and we got 2 interest. So that's good. Can I work out why I have a spirit real quick? Does it say, summons a spirit that follows the player and attacks enemies? Oh, okay. Just straight up says that. Well, this seems very good early then. The ones I already have one of are glowing. I'll 2-star this even though I'm still not even running it. Hold this, hold this. I just have to stay at 30 gold so we can hold. This is a pair with this X, this is a pair with that. Start next wave. As you get higher level, you get offered higher tier items. So all of the items that I'm using right now cost 1 gold for a copy, but there are items that cost all the way up to 5 gold for a copy. And that's, it's the same in Teamfight Tactics. So by leveling up quickly, you get access to more weapon slots and you get access to more powerful weapons in your shops, but on the other hand, you didn't get to spend your money on actually upgrading your weapons. So you may not be as strong at first if you do that. Here I wasn't actually able to clear enough enemies. How far off was I? This is wave 4. What is 5 times 17? Could really be anything. I think it's 85. So I wasn't even close. Too bad. So we lose a gold there. Alright, on wave 5, 10, and 15, we get offered an upgrade. So I can gain a weapon copy item that's a consumable that I can use on a weapon to get another copy of it, and it'll be a 1-star version of the weapon, but if I'm trying to get a 2-star version of a weapon and I have 2 of them, I can use that item to get the 2-star version immediately. Or I can get 1 extra when purchasing experience, so usually it costs me 4 to buy 4 experience, and now it would cost me 4 to buy 5 experience, so that's a way to level up a little bit more efficiently. Or I can take +1 to Devil Synergy. Devil Synergy, I do have a Devil Axe, but I don't have any other Devil weapons yet. In Devil Synergy, every wave you acquire Devil Essence, which gives your Devil weapons more damage for the rest of the run. But it's only your Devil weapons, so that's only really useful. It's only really useful if I decide to go for Devil weapons, which I don't think I'm going to do. So I might just go for Overgrowth. Overgrowth just seems like it gives me some extra money. That could be useful. It feels like we gotta level up, and I'm going to take this Electric Sword and 2-star my Steel Knuckle. Because I just noticed that I wasn't dealing enough damage in that previous wave, right? I'll buy this because why not? I have the free money anyway. Feels like it's starting to be too late to actually run the Econ items already. Probably, we're only difficulty 2 out of 5. Probably I don't need to run the Econ items for any reason to win. I just go for something else strong, it should be good enough. I imagine. Gosh, I saw the Barbie movie last night. That movie goes surprisingly hard. In like a lot of directions too. Anyway, I enjoyed it. No spoilers, of course. But I thought it was worth seeing. Alright. Well, I hit night weapons and golden weapons at the same time. What do I do with that? What if I leveled and played both? Can I? Sure. I mean, I can. Is it good? Questionable. So now I have 3 golden, so I'll be getting 3 extra gold per wave. I have 3 knights, so I'll be getting 2 knight weapons every wave. I have 3 shields, which I don't imagine are incredible for damage, but they're good for defense. I'm going to sell some of this stuff so I can make interest. Oh, I should use the 2-star, not the 1-star. So I will never use these. Can I actually? Sells 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't think I'm ever going to 3-star this, right? So let's hold on to the Knight Sword, because we'll want that to get to 2-star. Okay. Did I get stronger or weaker? I spent a lot of money. Let's find out. So one nice thing about what I've done is now I'm higher level, so I'll see better stuff in the shops. And so I don't have to stay with night weapons and golden weapons forever. I can hopefully find some things that are worth getting rid of them for. I am definitely failing to kill enemies. This isn't super surprising because my weapons are bad. But I'm making 5 gold at least per wave just from my weapon loadout. Oh, actually Golden Shield is even... I forgot to show you what Golden Shield does. So this level 2... Is that a level? It's a 3-cost Golden Shield, but its name is Golden Shield 2. This is named Golden Shield 1. This is a different item, which is named Golden Shield 2. So this is a 1-cost Golden Shield, which is tier 2, because I bought 3 of them. And this is a 3-cost Golden Shield 2, which is tier 1, because I've only bought 1 of them so far. Did you follow that? I kind of followed it. All right. Anyway, the Golden Shield 2 gives me 1 gold every time I take damage until the 9th wave. So if I could run golden stuff until wave 9, while I'm still getting good benefits from that, that would kind of make sense to me. Looks like I got 2 more Knight Swords, because this is now level 2, and I have an extra one over here. So my Knight Sword is level 2, so I got a little bit stronger from that, but not much stronger. I have 27 gold. Let's grab this Knight Shuriken, which I imagine deals some damage, probably more than a Knight Shield. And let's hold on to this MF3 bow, because it's a 4-cost weapon, and the game seems to be heavily about dealing damage, and bows, I think, are pretty good at dealing damage. So I may want to switch into that pretty soon. Alright, onward. Sorry, my cat is here, being a cat. What are you doing, Zephyr? Maybe that was a poor decision. I think this game doesn't have much in the way of iframes, so if you walk through a clump of enemies, you actually just will get hit by all of them. Although, it does have this dash ability that my character has that I keep on forgetting about, which makes me invulnerable while I'm dashing. I should probably use that a lot more than I have been. Alright, yeah, that kind of makes it easier. And the consumables seem to heal you for quite a lot too. I think my damage is largely in the Knight Sword, so if I can get that hitting clumps of enemies, I'll do a bit better. I got another Knight Shield, another Knight Sword. The plan is to sell those. What is the spirit that taunts enemies? Every 6 seconds, the spirit distracts nearby enemies. Sure, we could try that out. I'm going to do 1 more wave with golden stuff, and then I'm going to get rid of it, and we'll try to switch into something else. This is also a knuckle, so maybe we can do some knuckle stuff, like I did at the start of the run. Just thinking... I don't think I'm using these anymore. Maybe now that I have knuckles, I just sell this and we make 1 more interest. And I'm not going to buy this steel sword, actually. I don't know. Anyway, hopefully I'll survive wave 8. I have sometimes been a little bit too greedy with economy in this game. I have lost a few runs where it's like I have a bunch of money and I didn't spend any of it, but I wanted to keep making interest. You know. If you watch my content, you know me. I'm very much on brand. Zephyr, what are you doing? What are you trying to do? What do you want? Talking to my cat while dying, also somewhat on brand. Four, 3, 2, 1. All right. What's up? What's up? All right. I only got 2 gold from killing enemies, so getting set up to actually kill stuff with my weapons would be a good idea at this point. So we're about to start wave 9, which means my golden stuff stops working as well. Let's take a pirate cannon. Let's play these knuckles. Currently, I still have the knight weapons in. Is that okay? Let's grab this steel shuriken. Combos with the knight shuriken, I guess. And then also we're looking for one more steel to get a summon spirit, and then with Knuckle we get minion attack speed, so that probably adds up to being good. I mean, not a game I have played a ton of, but in theory it seems like it would make sense. I could just go 4 Knuckles. Okay. Let's try out 4 Knuckles. That simplifies things a bit. Currently I have 2 shurikens. Is there a reason? When equipped, your first purchase of the next wave is free. Oh. Wait, what? Wait, isn't that... So that just like makes me 4 gold per wave if I have a forecast thing in my shop? That seems kind of good. I've never locked a shop here, but I'm going to right now. Let's just play it. Let's play shurikens. I didn't realize this was combining. What I wanted to do was just clear out the shop. I can sell things for the same cost that I buy them for, so I wanted to clear out the shop and lock a forecast thing so I could buy it and sell it. But I've realized now that by combining that Knight Scepter, costs myself 1 gold because it costs 9 to buy 3 Knight Scepters, but only sells for 8 when it's combined. That's okay. It's not the end of the world, probably. Alright, I have no idea how strong I am. I've never played anything like this. Oh, look at all those spirits. It's kind of a lot of spirits. I don't know what they're all doing exactly, but the enemies seem to kind of be dying? Not sure. Are they dying? Genuinely not sure. Am I just dead, in fact? Oh, that green dot is something healing me. Okay. 20 seconds left. I'm dead. Well, I really, I expected that having 4 out of 6 Knuckle there would be like really strong, but then it just wasn't. I guess none of my weapons were 2 stars. I found out that run that Steel Shuriken exists. So that's another way to make income. Not impressed by Knuckles, obviously. Alright, well, let's try another run. I'm gonna play probably 3 or 4 runs here. I'm gonna try out Jack this time. You start the game with 2 more gold. What? Is this a bug? This looks like a bug. Alright. Let's try that again. Uh-oh. What about William? What about James? Interesting. Let me restart the game. The game is still actively in development process, and sometimes weird things happen with games like this. But I have never seen something that weird before. That was like uniquely weird. All right. So I have 2 extra gold, which just gets my interest going a little bit earlier, basically. Lots of knight and golden weapons. Hopefully I can hit one of those sub bonuses early to get some help, and then hopefully I can successfully transition into a better build for wave 9, which seems to be... I've died on wave 9 before. That seems to be the spot where it starts getting harder. This character cannot dash. I get +2 gold at the start, so my Econ will be a little bit stronger, but I no longer have my dash ability. Well, I 2-starred my Knight Sword. Future Bow is kind of a fun item. When you kill a monster with this bow, the bow's attack power increases by 0.08. It's not strong enough that if you start it early, you'll still want to use it at the end of the game. But it seems to be pretty good. Like, I ran it from wave 1 until wave 18 or something in one of my runs earlier. And it was doing okay. Wasn't doing as well as my late game stuff, but it was, you know, something that I'd already bought. It didn't cost very much, and it was giving me some bow synergy bonuses with some of my other items, and you know, I was just like doing okay. Zephyr's back. Why does this cat haunt me? I found a golden shuriken, so now I have gold sets, and I don't see why I shouldn't use it. Since I'm using gold set, I'm probably not using night set. Zephyr, there isn't anything here for you. Do you want fresh water? I think he wants fresh water. He's putting his face in a glass of water that he very clearly cannot drink out of because it's not got enough water in it. It's kind of sad. Can I help you, Zephyr? Go on. Have some water. Have some water. Zephyr. Here. Water. All right. I am kind of pouring water directly over my keyboard. He also has a bowl of water upstairs. So I don't know why he's doing this. Cats are just so weird. He gets really excited about my glasses of water. Sometimes I'll like put a glass of water down on my desk and I will notice that he's drinking it before I like look again. Which is like, okay, so if it was that he liked fresh water, it would be like, okay, sure, he likes that it's fresh water, and so that's why he just wishes that he could have fresh water and then go like fill up his bowl with fresh water, right? Easy solution. But his bowl has fresh water in it. I gave him a fresh bowl with fresh water in it before I started recording this. So just, I don't know. He's just a weirdo. He just likes glasses, maybe. Maybe I need to get him a glass of water. Got the early golden set, making us a bunch of money here. Plus my character started with extra money, remember? I think I can, by experience here, run the bow. The bow will deal good damage and scale up. I'll still make 3 interest. I'll get better stuff in my shops. I feel like on wave 5 is when you kind of... You're very heavily encouraged to decide which direction you're going on wave 5, I guess, because you get the bonus to potentially one of your set synergies or potentially something else. Zephyr, if you knock that over right now, I will scream at you. I won't scream at you, I'm sorry, that would be mean. But I will scream, like, in general. Alright. Chance of the weapon appearing at the next level. We could go 3% lifesteal, which I assume helps if I'm dealing lots of damage. I don't actually know. Like, is lifesteal... I assume that this is just what lifesteal normally is, which is 3% of the damage that I deal heals me. So that would make me care less about defense over the course of the run. And take luxury to see higher level items. I don't think I've ever taken this one before. Let's take it and see what it does. See if we like notice any difference. I have 48 gold. I should probably buy this. I've decided I don't like the knuckles. Let's grab a couple of cannons. The cannon set feels like it deals some decent damage. I think my favorite so far is actually bows. But there aren't any bows in that shop. And I figured I wasn't making 50 anyways, so if we're gonna make 40, we might as well just have 40 gold and hold on to some stuff instead of having 48 or whatever. I always wonder if Zephyr can tell whether I'm streaming or not. Sometimes he seems like I can. Sometimes he seems like he can. He's looking at me with the strangest face. But does he like know that I'm recording offline right now and don't actually have a live audience? I don't know. How smart is he? He understands that I will not appreciate him bugging me. While I'm working though, for sure. Let's take the Steel Shuriken, which gives me Shuriken bonus for increased crit chance, and also gives me free purchases on the first weapon I buy every wave. I kind of like this gun. I imagine that it's better than this bow right now. It actually gives me gun synergy. Attack speed is worse, and damage is worse. Zephyr's standing on my keyboard. Zephyr, I'm sorry. I am working. This is a strange time of day for me to be working, I guess. Maybe he is confused. Now can I increase my gold by 3 maybe? I will never use this again. I guess I don't care that much about this. Alright, done. What's the other golden stuff? Oh, the shield that I don't have yet. Sure. Alright. Let's do this, and I have to remember that the first purchase of the next shop is free. Yeah. The game does track how much damage my different weapons are dealing for me, so if I remember, I can check and see, like, how is this green gun doing? How is the Steel Shuriken doing? Is the Steel Shuriken ever attacking? It looks like it's just kind of standing there. Sometimes it does something. Maybe it's more of an Econ item than a damage item. The Econ bonus on it does seem pretty powerful. At the same time, though, it has the Shuriken set tag, so it's giving me 25% crit chance. I'm definitely benefiting from crits on occasion. I got 4 gold there. This was wave 6, so I needed 125 to get 5, so not super close to 125, really. Alright, so the first purchase is free. The steel set summons a spirit, which I was very much not impressed by summoning a spirit. But I guess at least this is something that I have some synergies with already. I think damage. The golden shotgun is actually doing most of my damage. And the Steel Shuriken actually did really well, despite me not noticing it ever attacking. Well, shows what I know. I'm above 50, so I might as well take this pair. I don't think I'm ever using the knight stuff. I guess maybe I'd go to Shuriken 4 for more crit hit chance. I guess that's possible. Just a second. Starting to get a little bit overwhelmed by enemies sometimes. Wave 7. Certainly, like, haven't pressed the roll button a single time this game. Probably you need to press the roll button sometimes to not die. Not only have I not pressed the roll button, but I'm also using Econ weapons. 4 of my weapons are there because they give good econ. Alright, anyway. We got 4 out of 5 gold for the wave and the golden set bonus again. We upgrade our golden shuriken. I can upgrade this. And I imagine... Oh, I forgot that the first buy was free. Whoops. If I level and play a level 2 sword, that probably makes me a lot stronger. Swords increase movement speed. That feels like a really strong thing to get. This is just a green nothing gun, basically. I imagine that a blue nothing gun would be better. They actually have exactly the same set bonus. Crit hit chance increased. Increased critical hit chance. So we can combine these to get 200% crit chance. What would that even mean? Probably they don't line up to be able to be combined like that, I imagine. Onward. Definitely feeling like I have a bit more damage this wave. How much of that is the gun and how much of it is the sword, I don't know. Another thing is you can't just put the gold fragments on the ground, you have to actually pick them up. You get half of the gold fragments on the ground at the end of the wave. So I guess you don't have to pick all of them up, like it does do something to have gold fragments on the ground, but being able to not only kill the enemies, but also move at will to wherever the clumps of gold fragments are to pick them up is going to help you get gold every wave. Nice, I got 5 that time. Yeah, it feels like this build's noticeably stronger. Definitely feels like it was worth it to level up and get a bit more strength into play. So I'm thinking about giving up on... That was 0 cost, 4-star, right? I'm thinking about giving up on this golden set now. Although, weird... My 2-star golden weapons are actually doing really good damage. So, like, why stop, I guess? Yeah. I mean... They're doing more damage than anything else I have. I think this will be good enough for wave 9. Let's just roll this with wave 9, maybe. See what happens. I do feel like swords are very strong. I'm not going to mess with it. Maybe we hold this for later, though, and I don't think we're ever actually using Knight Shuriken. I don't think I am going to be running that for long enough to be worth holding. I guess it was free to hold, but also if I get rid of it, I don't have to think about it anymore. That has some value. I'm going to hold the MF3 spanner just in case I want to go for a big MF3 set bonus. I've never tried the MF3 stuff. I really haven't played much of this game yet, so my understanding of how things scale into the later parts of the game is essentially 0. Some of it's kind of trusting the devs when you're learning a game. When you're learning a game, if the devs give you like a really fancy looking sword that costs a lot of money, sure, you could understand all the mechanics of the game to work out whether it dealt good damage or not, or you can just kind of trust the devs and just be like, okay, if the devs are offering me this item and it doesn't deal damage, that just wouldn't make any sense. So you can just like trust it, take the item, and see what happens. Although, I would argue that that's what I did with the Knuckles last run, and I just immediately died. So, perhaps some of that was that I didn't have any upgrades on my Knuckles. I don't remember what Steel Synergy is. It summons a spirit. Yeah, I was not impressed by the spirits at all, so I think I'm going to go for the Sword Synergy. And this gives me more movement speed, which should be incredible in a game like this. That should be really good. I think it might be time to get rid of golden weapons now. The golden shotgun is just doing so much damage, though. For every 10 gold you have, the number of bullets fired increases by 1. And the number... Oh. Well, that's probably why it's dealing so much damage, huh? That does kind of make sense. Create an electric field around the player that deals damage. Increase attack power and speed based on the grade of electric weapons. Attack speed increase seems good. I'm down to try this. That seems kind of fun. What's the electric set, I wonder? There's a golden, a blue, and a green. Okay. I think I've seen the blue and the green before, maybe even this run. I have seen the golden one as well, but I don't think it's been... I don't think it's being shown this run. Maybe we roll to upgrade some stuff. I could upgrade the steel shuriken, that would be nice. Let's hold on to another shuriken, by the way. I have a boss wave here, so I'm kind of feeling like it would be good to hit something to make me a bit stronger. Although I don't know, maybe the golden shotgun. The golden shotgun with many bullets. Maybe that's enough. We got swords, we have increased movement speed. I'm gonna trust myself to be able to dodge here, actually. If I die, I die. But I have played games like this a good amount. I should be kind of good at this. If we kill the elite in this wave, it drops a bunch of money. So as long as I kill the elite, I should be getting the full 5 gold from the wave. It is the max possible. God, the power of having 24% movement speed from the 2 swords is just tremendous. Except for, you can't get water out of that. This is kind of diabolical because I'm using the lid of a catnip container to pour water into for him here. Yeah. There you go. Drugs water. That was the best I could do, I think. So. Does the shuriken deal more damage with gold as well? It doesn't say it does. So where does it get its plus 14 attack power from, then? I'm not sure. I do not know. Anyway. What does Hex Tech do? Skill cooldown reduced? Okay. Another shuriken as well. I have 88 gold. I got through that wave relatively easily, I would say. This cat is thirsty for some reason. I got stuff. The joys of watching a streamer interact with this cat. Go. Zephyr is not usually thirsty. I hope he's okay. Check with him a little bit after I'm done recording. Alright, 50 gold to level and do what? Could level for another steel, which summons a spirit. Let's try it. Let's see how good this spirit is. Might as well hold this, unless I can sell stuff, actually. Are you done now, Zephyr? You're just, it's all over? Want more? You get bored of the water? I think he's noticed that there's an open box of catnip. Zephyr? Alright. Now you can enjoy Zephyr being high behind me while I stream. What else is there to do? Let me sell this gun so I get to 40. Give it a go. It's funny. Usually I am like distracted by Twitch chat while I stream. And I thought it would be really easy and nice. Like I would be able to focus on the gameplay and making interesting commentary and good decisions and everything. Nobody bugging me. I'm just surrounded by cats who are now having a drug party in the background. Oh, I don't know what's going on with my life. This seems strong. I'm not really sure why, but it seems strong. Honestly, I think a huge amount of it is just the movement speed. Movement speed's a very strong stat in games like this, and getting 24% of it from just 2 swords is very noticeably strong. Zephyr. Oh, Zephyr. Alright. Let's buy our forecast thing for free. And then let's roll a bit and look for some more stuff. Every 6 seconds, launch dark flames in all directions that penetrate enemies. Is that good? What was the damage last wave? The gold shotgun's still doing the most damage. This new spirit dealt a lot. But the spirit from the steel knuckles didn't. But the steel knuckles is what's giving me the steel spirit, right? So, okay. It looks like, maybe we could get rid of these now. These are starting to fall off very noticeably. And grab some other stuff instead. Maybe we try out the bow synergy, which gives us 25% attack speed increase. Down to try. Let's roll and see if we get anything else. Ooh, electric. So we're getting a little bit closer to maybe having an electric set bonus at the end here. I don't think I'm going to play this Devil Staff. I've played it before with Devil Stacks, and it wasn't that good, and I don't have Devil Stacks right now, so I can't imagine it will be that exciting right now. Alright, I'm still running the golden gun because I still have 50 gold and it seems to just do a lot of damage. And attack speed is noticeably faster with these bows. That feels like more than 25%. It is only wave 12. So we're like, after this wave, we will be... We still won't be 2/3 of the way through, actually. So I feel like the early economy stuff has got me in a situation where I'm already seeing 5 costs with a third of the game left. That's like... I can potentially put together a really strong build here, I guess is what I'm thinking. And Steel Shuriken's letting me potentially gain an extra 5 gold per wave by buying a 5 gold item at the start of each shop. Let's take this light sword. I think I'd like to get the light synergy going for more attack speed. Looks like there might be a purple light sword as well. Unless that might be that might be a kunai, which counts as a shuriken actually. Anyway, we'll take the sword. I'm okay with rolling down to 50 every wave. Let's take a look at this. The golden gun is still very, very strong. Starting to maybe fall off a little bit. Okay, electric. So I could put in electric now, but it would be all 1-star. I'm gonna wait until at least one of them is 2-star. It did say that it gets stronger as you star up the weapons, so... Wild Cannon. Light Sword's almost 2-star. This I still haven't managed to 2-star. This I'm still paired on. This is now paired. I kind of like got a bit of everything here, huh? Let's get rid of the 2-cost bow. How good can that be, really? And since I'm so close on so many things... Okay, a 2-star light sword. Is that better than anything? I don't think it's actually better than anything, unfortunately. It was better than this. I really don't know. This is a 2-star MF3 staff, but it's only a 2-cost, so it's probably not that strong. Alright. Anyway. I wonder if you 2-star this, if it starts being 2 purchases of the next wave are free. That feels like it would be too strong. Although it's already pretty strong, so who knows. I haven't noticed that many reasons. Did I take lifesteal earlier? No, I took like shops have higher level weapons. Regretting that right now. I'm probably just dead. Ooh. Maybe the game is hard. My bow didn't do anything, my gun didn't do anything. This golden gun now is so strong. That's a 1-cost weapon, and it just outperformed everything for the entire run, basically. So I definitely feel really confident that that's strong. Let's try again. Let's try a future bow, a devil axe. This is a pair. I guess with this character, you just buy everything, actually. Alright. Future bow is the bow that scales as it gets kills, so I guess I want it to get all the kills here. If I don't have to use my axe, I just won't use my axe. Seems to be going fine. I do have to pick up some gold. Okay, at the end I kind of fell behind. But I got enough, And my bow shot for the entire wave. It's got an extra 4 attack power over where it started. So I'm going to run another future bow. All right. Let's do it. Just like, I don't know, why not? I don't know if you have 2 future bows, if they... Okay, clearly they have separate stacks, because one's hitting for 50 and one's hitting for 54. What I don't know, though, is if I combine them, do they share the stats that they've gained? Also, it looks like you kind of need a melee weapon for this stage in the game. These bows are single target. They did not kill stuff. I lost 2 gold. Whoops. Well, that's too bad. So here's a golden shuriken. Let's give up on this cannon, maybe. I did say that I wanted a melee. I think the... Wait. Well, now they both say 56. So when I enter the next wave, is it going to be 56 for both of them? No, one of them is 56 and one of them is 50. Okay, so the game's not quite handling me having 2 of these. Fair enough. One thing I do kind of miss is pickup radius. Pickup radius would be nice. A knight bow, a devil bow. We could just go bows. We could just go bows. But like devil bow and devil staff, so my bows start stacking. How was the damage? The golden gun dealt the most damage despite being 1 star, and these stacking, and it not having any gold. Seems to be really good, I don't know. Let's level. I will buy the devil staff and run the devil bow. This is a double weapon too. I'm gonna give up on the golden set for this run. I've just done it a lot. So let's try out something else. Alright, so Devil is stacking the damage on the Devil Bow, the Future Bow is stacking the damage by itself, the Night Bow is just a Night Bow. It's not perhaps all that impressive right now. I wonder how strong Electric would have been in that last round with only 1-star weapons. But I could have put it in. I thought what I had would be enough, and then I very easily died. So it clearly wasn't enough. Alright, we are clearing waves. We're getting 5 gold. Let's grab... Let's grab Vampire. Let's try it out. Night Shield would give me night weapons, yeah. We would have Night Bow, Night Shield, Night Sword. I would have to drop the Demon Synergy, though. Is that okay? I don't know if that's a thing I want to do. I would also probably want to level. But the leveling part's fine because the night weapons are worth 3 gold per round. You know what? Let's not go night weapons either. Let's just not do it. Got a roll. Don't know. What should I hold? Electric sets. Future sets. Just get rid of the night bow or night swords. I've just done it before. Again. Maybe it's strong, maybe it's what I meant to do, but let's try something else. Zephyr is high and trying, I think, to teleport inside the couch. Xenia is just kind of dozily looking off into the distance. She's right behind my chair. Wild stuff here. At the Jorbs mansion. I do not live in a mansion. The Jorbs single family home. My single family is me and 2 cats. Alright, anyway. I did not kill stuff while that wave. I don't know. Kind of feels like the golden shotgun was doing a lot of work for me. This devil axe might actually be really big. It's 2-star. I feel like leveling isn't that good. For what it's worth. I feel like 2-starring weapons might just be a lot better. Alright, anyway. Do I want to level for something? If I level for something, it's for axe synergy? You don't get synergy from having 2 of the same weapon, though. So I can't put in a double axe and have 2 axes and then get the axe synergy. You have to have different ones. I think I'm good with just taking Econ. It seems like it's not that hard to survive until wave 9 with pretty bad stuff. And I have a 3% vamp, and I deal decent damage, so like, I should heal pretty quick, yeah? Kind of deliberately took damage there, figuring I would heal, and then I am not really healing at all. There's 3% of 60. Shouldn't be that low. Oh well. Still only cleared 3 gold worth of enemies. Alright, Future Bow 2. Presumably that's a somewhat relevant level up. Steel Shuriken to get some econ going, and also it just deals good damage. This seems like a very good weapon to have. Another Future Cannon. So I could go for Future Set. Let's sell this, this. Buy this. If I get a 2-star Future Cannon, I think I'll put it in. Actually, what is this for? I guess it just deals okay damage. Alright, whatever. Sure. Start wave. Interesting that I've been running the Future Bow since the start of the run, and it's still not dealing more damage than the other one, like, unupgraded bows that I have. I guess the other bows are higher cost, so sort of makes sense, but you would hope that Wave 1 Future Bow could scale up to hold on okay. Anyway, now it's 2-star, maybe it'll be better. How'd it do? Definitely my best weapon. The Steel Shuriken, my second best weapon. We want to grab this gun because it costs 3, and then we can sell it. And then we buy the things that cost 2. Kind of an unintuitive and somewhat silly saming mechanic. We got another upgrade there. All right. This is hitting 72, 79. 58. These are getting +2 every wave from the devil bonus, and then steel shuriken. I could level. It costs me quite a bit. It doesn't really give me anything that I can see. I could roll, but then if I hit something, I can't play it because I'm using all of my weapon slots, I think. So I think we just have to spend some money to survive wave 9, probably, next wave, and that's fine. I seem to be getting cornered. So the axe is lower left of my character model, so I want to be kiting the enemies this way, and do not want to be kiting the enemies this way. This actually worked really well, making a big clump of them, and then just kiting them across the map. I wonder if that's the particular weapon build that I have right now, or if that's more generally a successful way to corral monsters in this game. Another night bow, another electric sword. Oh, a future gun. Okay, so I can run 3 future. Damage increased by 15%. Is that good? I don't know. Let's level though, run this, run this. I think like that. Maybe run a cannon over an axe. Increased damage 3-star, additional 7% per weapon. Damage increased by 15%. I'm losing my axe, which dealt the most damage of all of my weapons last wave. Questionable. Probably questionable. I think I'm holding on to swords. I have the impression that swords are kind of strong. Personally, I can't quite make 40, so I guess I'll just hold all of these. Alright, do I survive wave 9 with 3 out of 3 future? So far, so good. I didn't read what the cannons did. I'm starting to deal enough damage that my lifesteal is a bit more relevant now, too. Never mind. Oh dear. Found some consumables. Good. I knew they were there. That's why I was going that way. The wave navigation's actually pretty hype on this scam. Alright, managed to get 4 out of 5 gold pieces there. 50% more crit damage? 50% more crit damage. Let's go for it, which means that I need to get crit, which I think is this, right? It's this, or it's... There was another on it, Shuriken. It's Shuriken or MF3. This is a double bow upgrade. I'm at 2 out of 4 bow. I think I'm happy to be 2 out of 4 bow. I don't think I need that. What was my damage like? The future bow. The future bow. The future bow? Hello. Starting to stack, I guess. Sell this. I don't think I'll use that anymore. I'm pretty sure that I survived this fight, and I think the plan is to go to level 6 and do something, but I don't know what. Build some sort of crit. Yeah? Build some sort of crit. Maybe bows with MF3. I think MF3 had bows, if I remember right. Also, I gotta remember to read what my cannons do, because pretty clearly there's some AoE stuff going on here. Whoa, hello. Alright, as long as I manage to pick up this gold and don't die, that should be a full 5 gold for the wife. Light sword. I feel like I like sword and I like light. Attack speed, movement speed. I'm pretty sure I'm into this. What if I got rid of future now? Let's do wide blast radius. Oh. Okay, so there's kind of reason to keep future in. Just because of how all this energy is linked together. I want to run these swords. I don't really want to drop this bow, though. So how does it work? If I'm running future, then I want something to link with the cannon, I want something to link with the gun, I want something to link with the bow. You're sent to get rid of steel shuriken? Now I'm linking with the gun, which gives me more attack damage. I don't actually link with a sword in any way. Maybe linking with a sword is fool's errand here. Maybe that's not happening. Shuriken was a way to get crit. And crit damage was increased. So, what am I thinking? I could drop these two for it. I don't really want to do that. Is my future bow still? My future bow is still the highest damage item. I think my plan is to level, play 2 shurikens, and drop the gun. I think that'll increase my damage immediately, and then we keep upgrading from there. The variability in what you run every wave is really interesting. You don't get like stuck in one build very easily, it doesn't feel like. Or maybe I just don't know what the builds are. Thinking about it a little bit more, like it does kind of feel like the devil stat, for example, that gives your devil weapons more power every time you use them in a wave. That pretty heavily wants you to get stuck in devil, doesn't it? Ooh, look at those cannon barrages. Zephyr! Oh my god. He knows that I don't like him doing this. I guess he's high. Fuck! Water! So I'm pouring water from the glass out into a thing directly in front of him. Jeez, ignoring to try to drink out of the glass. Zephyr! Oh! You're truly in rare form this morning. What a cat you are. What a cat. Alright, come on. I can get 1-1 shortly. Light cannon. Oh. They're just like 2 light cannons. Well, I guess running 2 of those is a very sensible combo. Can I level now? Probably. I don't think I'm getting swords in ever. I don't currently seem to have any crit, which makes 50% more critical damage a less impressive stat. I don't think I'm fixing that though. How would I fix it? I could drop my cannons. I could drop. I mean, isn't my okay? The future cannon's actually dealing more damage than the light bow somehow. At tier 1. Which things deal damage is consistently surprising to me. Doesn't necessarily line up with what I'm expecting. I wonder how many more characters are planned for this game. So far the characters are mostly slight changes in the same mechanics rather than huge changes to mechanics. Just notice that the game's like really loud now that I have this cannon shooting. Did we turn that down? Oh. Oh, that's not what I wanted, actually. Maybe turn that down. Zephyr's stalking the water in the dish like it's prey. I'm glad he's having a good time. I think it's the cannons that are doing well here. I'm on wave 12 and I'm like clearing stuff pretty well. And I think that's because the cannons are doing really well. Take a look at the damage dealt. What? No way. Is my future bow just incredible? My future bow just keeps winning. Plus 55 attack power. The cannons didn't do much at all. Tier 2 night bow is doing pretty well as well. Alright. I might like underestimate tier 2 weapons when I'm trying to evaluate things, because one thing is both of these are my 2 stars. So maybe 2 star just makes a bigger difference than I realized. I think we just run it back. I have 50 interest. We seem to be really strong, so I can just chill on that, and we will slowly add to what we have, and hopefully it'll be good enough to win the game. I don't think I'm planning to level up again. I think 2-starring the weapons I have and maybe turning some of them into 5 costs is more what I'm aiming for. Zephyr, I am going to scream. I'm not actually going to scream, don't worry. Zephyr, what are you doing? It's unknowable. The mind of a cat. there are no sensible explanations. I'm not using my passive thing at all, right? The 50% more crit damage. I am at 0% crit chance, I think. Alright. So I'm at 63 gold. I am happy to roll. Ooh. I guess this is a better gun. Probably. You would, I mean, I don't, it's purple instead of blue. That seems like it would make it better. Did that level it? It did. This level this? No. I don't think I care about Hextech Shuriken. Did this level it? Nice. And this levels? Okay. So now like everything's 2-star. That should make me pretty strong, I imagine. Guess I don't want this anymore. Yeah, I could like level for a cannon. But it seems like I'm kind of full build. Unless there's something else that is stronger that I can transition into. Now that I'm starting to see 5-cost weapons. Maybe there is. Still definitely not overwhelming the enemies, and this is only difficulty 2 out of 5. Game's kind of tough. Only got 4 out of 5 gold pieces. So this is a bit of gold to level up, but I don't have that much more experience to buy. Chance of the weapon appearing at the next level. I think we take this. I think this will help us find... I don't imagine I have our 3-starring future bow at this point. We barely ever see 1-cost stuff anymore. Only 9% of the slots, so no point. This should help us find more golden stuff. I think there's a golden cannon. When it says Wild Shield 2, does that mean it's 2 stars? No, okay. That would have been weird if that was what it meant. I want this. Don't think I want this. Another 2-star. I should check. The 2-star gun has eclipsed my other weapons in damage. What are these? These are the light cannon and the future gun. Okay. So all this stuff is kind of weak synergy support, which I can probably replace with something stronger if I find something stronger. The Ruin Knuckle. Maybe that's something stronger. Summons a very powerful spirit. Let's try it. Let's try dropping this light cannon. Light do 25% damage increase. And gun does 25% attack power increase. It's kind of difficult. It's kind of difficult to drop anything here. Yeah, I might actually just level and add a cannon. Or I could improve my bows. But it feels really hard to make this build stronger. I could drop the future support and add a different gun. Oh, I should have done that. I should have dropped this, added this gun, and the Ruin Knuckles, which I unfortunately just sold. Oh well. Whoops. Am I going to level? Like, actually? Yeah, I'll try. Might die. We'll see. Cannon 4 is increased projectile size, which feels like it would help for cannons, but doesn't feel very relevant for anything else. I think the boss waves aren't that bad. I think wave 20, actually. Wave 20 is noticeably harder than other stuff. But like, this isn't too bad. The lifesteal perk's really interesting because your max health stays the same for the entire run. So 3% lifesteal at the start of the run, like, won't heal you very fast at all, but by the end of the run when you're dealing much more damage, it's actually very noticeable how much healing it's doing. Right. Relatively easy wave, feels like we're strong still. Feels like we're strong still. It's a future bow angle. Hey, that's probably the cannon that I want to upgrade for. The cannonballs of this cannon penetrate enemies. Cool. Leveling costs 72. I feel like if I just do this, I win. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't have any money anymore, so no more income. So I have a cannonball that has infinite pierce, which means I should probably be hanging out in the corner so that all of the enemies are in the same direction. This does seem like the enemies are not coming anywhere near me, huh? And with how this plays, I'm not missing the extra movement speed that swords give me. So there you go. If you just kill everything, it doesn't matter how fast you move. Who knew? Who knew? That wasn't enough to get 5 gold. Getting 5 gold at the end is kind of tricky. Pirate cannon. Is this good? Light cannon, light cannon. I think I want the light cannons for the light synergy, so I don't think I actually want this. I think I might just kind of save gold and then we'll roll again at the very end to try to hit wild cannon 2, and that's the end of my build. I want to see if my bow is still doing any damage, because if it isn't, I could get rid of my bow, right? I have 2 bows right now. They're giving me 25% attack speed. But if they are not themselves dealing relevant damage anymore, maybe I get rid of them. Although, they might just be doing fine. 2-star future bow. Keep it for the entire run. Maybe that's just how it goes. I think the problem might be that the gold fragments from enemies I kill far away are just never getting picked up. In fact, I'm never even seeing them, really. Alright. How'd I do? For more, a light bow, your attack speed increases during attack. This effect intensifies as star level increases. Pirate gun. The bullets of this gun penetrate enemies. Another future gun. I wonder if these are better than these. So that dealt 18,000. And this dealt 15,000. But I really don't know what that means. Your attack speed increases during an attack. Some of the localization, the translation from Korean for this game is not immediately understandable to me. Bullets penetrating enemies should be good. Wait, what is this? Do I need future anymore? Wow, my future bow's still doing really, really, really good damage. Alright. Let's run like that. If 1-star 5 costs aren't better than 2-star 3 costs, which, like, I'm not saying that they need to be or anything. I'm not saying they should be. But if they aren't, then it does, like, kind of change the balance of the game in terms of whether it's feasible to ever go to 2-star 5 costs. Like, if a 1-star 5 cost isn't worth replacing a 2-star 3 cost for, then why would you ever really try to get into 5 costs? It feels like you'd want to focus on building winning builds that just focused around 3 and 4 costs if that was the case. Which is, I mean, that's kind of how TFT is a lot of the time. I'm not just running random 5 costs though, I'm also running 5 costs that hit synergy points for me. Alright, how's this damage look? Golden Gun did really well, Golden Bow did really well. Okay, cool, they did excellent. There you go. Also, maybe I guess I can sell this, I'm not gonna do it. I can definitely sell this. That hits interest for me. This hits a little bit more interest for me too. So I just need one more of these to have a level 2 pirate gun. We will take this wave, get more interest, and then we will roll, get rid of all of the money. And then we'll do the final wave. It's the final countdown. My room smells heavily of cat pep right now. It's like kind of overwhelming. Alright. Good stuff. At this point, my lifesteal feels very strong. Feels like an almost drain tank. I actually got 5 out of 5 gold piece harvesting there. Pirate Cannon 2, I don't think I care about that. I don't care about any of these goldens. We roll. Look at all my money, too. The money does come back pretty quick, I guess. Need to hit one more wild cannon. I wonder... We'll take the 2-star on this. I wonder if pulling these out of the pool helps. Okay, 2-starred light bow. Two-starred pirate gun as well. And we 2-starred wild cannon. Boom! We are actually full build. What was it damage like last wave? Future bow is like still actually doing okay. I don't know if I'll get to see the damage for this wave, because I imagine that the run will be over. It's worth noticing that these like lower level cannons are not doing great. Maybe like removing the 2 light cannons just for something else would be sensible. Oh, this is a light bow. So I guess when I got the light bow, I was able to... What's the light set? Okay. It kind of feels like I want a light cannon in still to get the light bonus. Yeah, I don't actually know. There's stuff with, I didn't get it, but there's stuff with you have +1 of a certain type in your upgrades, which will change your late game builds. So I guess there's a decent amount of thinking about that. The last wave. Whoa! Last wave is a little bit a little bit bullet hell. I suspect that I heal far enough that even if I get hit by these things, I'm just kind of fine, though. I got hit by something. Not entirely sure what it was. And dead. Clear. Can I see the final damage? I can. Unsurprisingly, the 2-star 5-cost weapons did well. Alright, cool. So yeah. I'm going to call that a perfect amount of introduction to Hamboy for you. Again, this is sponsored content. You can check out the game in the link below the video if you're interested in playing yourself. AutoChess Survivor combines TFT and Vampire Survivors. Lots of stuff going on with TFT mechanics, and good amount of stuff going on with dodging and waves and positioning around enemies and stuff. Something that I didn't really like about Vampire Survivors was it didn't feel like there was that much strategy. It was so slow-paced. And the enemy density was such that a lot of the time it just kind of felt like there were enemies all around you, so it didn't matter where you moved all that much because there were just enemies all around you anyway, so you just like walk back and forth over and over and over and over again. Whereas there's a good amount of positioning in a faster paced game like this. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry that Zephyr was being a cat. He's a good cat, but he is a cat. I'm going to put the lid back on the catnip now. and I hope to see you all around. See you next time. Thanks for tuning in. Farewell.